what's up guys, this is a Spartan. I'm back with a game review, and this is called History. It's the History Channel, Great Medieval Battles. Now, there's not really much of a story to it, but the game itself, it's a strategy simulation game where you get to control cavalry, archers, and footmen of the time of the Middle Ages. The nobles and knights clashing and bloody combat and slash and hack and molt. But that's not all this fucking is. Ladies and gentlemen, I bought this game for 20 bucks. Off the top, 20 bucks on Xbox. You can get it for I think you can get it for the PlayStation or whatever, and the PC. Okay. This game is fucking terrible. One of the most terrible strategy games I've ever played. This is why the damn thing doesn't really have backstories. All it gives you is clips from History Channel, like their documentaries and stuff, and they mold them in there after you did the campaign and all that. But really the main mechanic of the campaign is to build your army through buying units and specified stuff. But here, I'm going to go into the buying units. You can buy amount of peasants, knights, and so on and so forth. Archers, cavalrymen, paladins, all that shit. All that good and finey dandy shit. Excuse me. Anyways, the cool thing about it is you get to... I hate that you have to buy your units. It would be good for a game like Age of Empires. It's kind of good like that, like Age of Empires 2. That really made sense, because then you build the barracks, and you get a lot of militia, and then you can upgrade it to get some knights and warriors and all that. That system makes sense. But with the real-time strategy, just mainly strategy. Folks, this is not Age of Empires. This is not Civilization. The only Civilization game I've played was Civilization, Civ City Rome, which I think it's part of the franchise. But Civ City Rome was really good. I loved it. And I had it for PC, and it was... I loved it. It was a great game. It's one of those ones where you like to keep it, just pack it away, put it in your bookcase, and then just pick it up 20 years later and say, I love this fucking game. I'm gonna play it. No, those type of games to me. But, anyways, you can customize your... You can't customize the color of your units. Problem there. Really, there is an upgrading system, which is pretty good, but all the upgrading system is just buying weapons and buying shields, buying weapons, buying shields. That's all fine and dandy, but when you get down to the nitty gritty of it, it's kind of like, I'm doing this shit, but I'm wasting gold, which is a currency you get after you defeat someone in a major battle in history through the campaign, you get gold and you can expand your army. Which was the only coolest thing I thought about the campaign, is you get to be in those really uptight fucking battles. That was really cool. But upgrading system I did not really like at all. It didn't feel achieving, if you will. It just felt like it was just a chore. Games aren't supposed to be chores. They're supposed to be fun. But through the campaign, it will show the clips and all that. You can improve your knight, or you're like a king. You can improve your knight. You can customize it all you want and all that stuff. The game has one other game mode, skirmish, and it has built-in 3 game modes. Sandbox, which is like you can choose what you're gonna be, like your army and your amount of what type. And then there's one where it goes small army, big army, medium, huge. Like small battle, huge battle. And it will like randomly pick a battle or whatever, and it will set you in there and you do all that stuff. But me personally, I did play all the game modes, but the one I liked the most was the sandbox. But oh my god, what really disappointed me the most is the this game is set in the 100 Years' War. The 100 Years' War, which was in the Middle Ages, and it was the battle of a century of the French and the British. Just hacking at each other. Joan of Arc, which was the female hero of France, was involved in that and so forth. But the skirmish, you get to only be the English and the French. What the fuck? Why can't I be like, here's my question. There was other countries, the Holy Roman Empire, Burgundy was involved in the 100 Years' War. But Burgundy, no. Burgundy was not in there at all. If you're gonna make a full-fledged strategy with a skirmish, give more options. 'Cause you can only be the British and the fucking French. That's the only people you can be in this damn game. The only factions. British and French, or whatever the fuck I just said. French. But they give you options like you can have a small army, a big army, a medium army. Excuse me. And you can choose which faction, and it'll do like custom whatever. And then you could do like for both sides you can have an archer army, a cavalry army, and a foot soldier army. Now, if you're gonna play this game, I recommend you going with the large army. Large armies are always pretty fun, but they're always pretty difficult, if you know what I mean. Because they're like, oh my god, it's so difficult with large army because you gotta be everywhere. And the way the game has its like strategy type, it's really annoying. The camera angle. I'm the type of person in a strategy game. I want to zoom in far enough to be in third person, just watching one of the soldiers go, shh, shh, shh. And let's go marching one by one, like that. But no, I mean, it gives you a close-up, but not too much. It's just, I don't even know how to explain that part, but anyways, to my final verdict for the game. I give this fucking game a 4 out of 10. A 4 out of 10. I didn't like it. The only thing I liked about the game was the skirmish, because I got to fuck around with shit and tinker, but the campaign is just, and also, when you try to choose a map, there's so many, but it feels like you're playing the same damn thing over and over and over and over and over. And when you play skirmish, there's always this one objective that's there, and you're like, let's go capture it. Capture, you win. What? So, that's my review. If you like the Middle Ages and all that shit, try to get like the Total War games. Like, I think there's a medieval Total War. If you want to go decked out full battle of footmen and cavalry, I would suggest medieval Total War. Okay? Because this is for a strategy game, it's intolerable, really. Intolerable. I give it a 4 because I like the skirmish system, but the rest of it is just complete garbage. They should have made this game like $5. $5 to begin with. Then I think, well, let's play the skirmish. So, this is the end of my review, and see you guys.